Welcome to our US Briefing Show. Today, we're diving into some exciting space news. China has successfully performed high-orbit satellite refueling and executed the largest maneuver in geosynchronous orbit. This groundbreaking move hints that China might be racing ahead of the US in space exploration, possibly even reaching the moon first. It's a thrilling development that shows China's rapid tech progress and strategic ambitions beyond Earth. Next up, China is ramping up efforts to boost its electronics industry. They've announced a comprehensive plan to develop self-sufficient supply chains and advance core technologies, especially in response to U.S. restrictions on chip exports. The goal? To increase the value-added output of their electronics sector by around 7% annually through 2026, and to make China a global leader in manufacturing and innovation. It's a bold move to secure economic stability and technological independence. Finally, a fascinating discovery beneath the Atlantic Ocean. An international expedition has confirmed the existence of vast, nearly freshwater reserves under the seabed, stretching from New Jersey to Maine. This could be a game-changer in addressing global water shortages, especially as climate change puts pressure on traditional sources. While there are still many challenges to safely harness this secret water, it's a hopeful sign for our thirsty planet. Please continue to stay tuned for more details. According to South China Morning Post, China has achieved a remarkable feat in space technology by executing the first satellite-to-satellite refueling in geosynchronous orbit, along with the largest single maneuver ever recorded at that altitude. The two Chinese spacecraft, Shenzhen-21 and Shenzhen-25, have been docked approximately 36,000 kilometers above Earth since early July. Their complex operations, which involved a dramatic change in their orbital paths, lowering the tilt by 6 degrees and rotating the orbit sideways, required an immense amount of propellant, equivalent to 6 years' worth of station-keeping fuel. This advanced maneuver hints at China's growing capability in space station keeping and potentially dangerous proximity to U.S. satellites, raising concerns about future orbital confrontations. Meanwhile, the same report highlights the geopolitical tension surrounding space exploration, with U.S. officials warning that the U.S. might fall behind China in lunar exploration. While the U.S. aims for a crewed lunar landing by 2027, China is ambitiously targeting a lunar touchdown before 2030, demonstrating a rapid pace of technological advancement and strategic planning in their space programs. Simultaneously, South China Morning Post reports that China is intensifying efforts to become self-reliant in electronics manufacturing amid escalating U.S. export restrictions. The newly released action plan emphasizes developing advanced core technologies and securing supply chains for critical components like chips and systems. With U.S. restrictions tightening, such as the revocation of export waivers to major chipmakers like TSMC, Samsung, and Intel, China is pushing to boost domestic production and reduce dependence on foreign technology. The government's strategic focus includes increasing the value added of high-tech industries by around 7% annually through 2026 and expanding the market for high-end consumer electronics, including large-screen televisions and premium smartphones. The plan also encourages international cooperation, aiming to attract foreign investment and facilitate Chinese enterprises' global expansion, all while striving to maintain economic growth and technological sovereignty in a challenging geopolitical environment. Finally, Yahoo US shares rumors about the upcoming iPhone 17, highlighting consumer curiosity and market anticipation. Although specific details are still speculative, discussions suggest that the new model will come in a variety of colors, catering to diverse consumer preferences. The price remains unconfirmed, but rumors indicate that Apple will continue to position the iPhone 17 as a premium device with advanced features, possibly including new design elements and technological upgrades. As the tech world eagerly awaits official announcements, these rumors underscore the ongoing competition among smartphone manufacturers to innovate and capture market share, reflecting the broader global push for cutting-edge consumer electronics amidst geopolitical and technological shifts. South China Morning Post vividly details Europe's tumultuous summer, where geopolitical tensions have cast a shadow over transatlantic relations. Scenes from the NATO summit in June, marked by unseemly displays, and the contentious trade deal with the United States in July, reflect a Europe grappling with internal divisions and external pressures. Meanwhile, Chinese President Xi Jinping's decision to skip the EU summit in Belgium underscores the growing diplomatic frictions, as Xi's absence signals a shift in China's engagement with Western alliances amidst a backdrop of global uncertainty. These events paint a picture of a continent caught in the crossfire of superpower rivalries, with the summer's chaos spilling into the fall, threatening stability and cooperation. The Associated Press reports on a groundbreaking discovery beneath the North Atlantic seabed, vast reserves of freshwater hidden in the ocean's depths. This expedition, a collaborative effort among numerous nations, uncovered an enormous aquifer stretching from New Jersey to Maine, with samples showing salinity levels low enough to suggest the water could be drinkable. Scientists believe these secret waters, remnants of ancient glacial melt or terrestrial groundwater, could become vital resources as climate change and rising sea levels threaten land-based supplies. However, extracting this water presents formidable challenges, including environmental risks and ownership disputes, casting a cautious optimism over its potential to alleviate global water shortages. SCMP also highlights China's ambitious push into the sports economy, aiming to develop a $980 billion sector by 2030. As the country transitions to a consumption-driven economy, the government envisions creating influential sports companies and hosting international events to boost national pride and economic growth. Concurrently, China's technological advancements are on display during the Victory Day Parade, where stealth drones, including loyal wingmen, demonstrate China's strides in military innovation. Additionally, China's biotech sector is rapidly closing the gap with the US, with new drugs and pipelines accounting for over 30% of global innovation, signaling a strategic move to position itself as a global leader in high-tech industries. Meanwhile, China's trade policies, such as anti-dumping rulings on European pork, reflect its assertive stance in shaping international economic dynamics. The South China Morning Post vividly depicts the strengthening bond between China and Pakistan, emphasizing their mutual commitment to expanding trade and technological cooperation amid shifting geopolitical landscapes. In a recent high-level meeting, Chinese Premier Li Qiang reaffirmed Beijing's dedication to advancing the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, CPEC, a flagship project under the Belt and Road Initiative, amidst global instability. Pakistani Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif praised China's support in fields like agriculture and space science, highlighting the evolution of their partnership from political trust and security to a broad alliance encompassing economic, scientific, and cultural domains. This collaboration is set against a backdrop of Pakistan's warming ties with the United States, which promises increased cooperation on counterterrorism and resource investments, contrasting with China's $65 billion investment in CPEC and joint aerospace ventures, including satellite launches and the inclusion of a Pakistani astronaut in future missions. The article captures a relationship that remains ironclad, driven by shared strategic interests and technological progress, with plans to deepen collaboration in marine technology, artificial intelligence, and talent development, illustrating a complex chessboard of international alliances amid rising global uncertainties. The South China Morning Post also offers a compelling reflection on the enduring lessons of World War II and the importance of multilateral diplomacy in resolving conflicts like the Ukraine war. Marking the 80th anniversary of Japan's surrender and the founding of the United Nations, the article underscores that peace and security are foundational to human survival, echoing the catastrophic consequences of past geopolitical miscalculations. It contrasts the Cold War-era zero-sum paradigm with the current need for a balanced, UN-centered approach, emphasizing that the ongoing conflict in Ukraine should be addressed within the framework of the UN Charter, which champions sovereign equality and peaceful resolution. Citing the alarming proximity of the doomsday clock to midnight and Xi Jinping's call for safeguarding the international system, the article criticizes the disjointed efforts of recent U.S. diplomacy, highlighting the contrasting approaches of Donald Trump's unpredictable tactics and China's nuanced stance advocating for stability. As Russia escalates its attacks and global votes on Ukraine shift towards abstentions, the piece advocates for a multipolar, diplomatic solution rooted in international law, warning that the continued reliance on military escalation risks plunging the world into unprecedented catastrophe. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.
Turn on the screen, monster screaming. empty smiles, their words misleading. Power games in darkness.